What was the show? Fuck, not Depression Simulator.
Sewer Slide Hotline.
Coming up tonight on the Sewer Slide Hotline, Elon Musk's new artificial intelligence, Grok, blasted by fans as woke after AI refuses to give right answers to key questions. You'll never guess what kind of questions they were asking it. Our second story for the night, Guy Fieri refuses to leave fortune to kids. You'll have to come and take it from me, quote unquote. All this and more tonight on this special Christmas episode of the Sewer Slide Hotline.
Oh wait, what are we doing? Am I supposed to look at something?
It's the cold open.
Okay.
This is the bumper before the thing starts.
I don't know what we're doing.
God, fuck.
Well, what are you? You just pointed to the camera like I'm supposed to know what to do in there. Like, what does
You
that
ruined
mean?
you've ruined Christmas.
Yeah, I'm being a real Grinch right now.
God, fucking Jesus Christ, dude.
Okay, so wait, what the fuck was I supposed to do?
Start the show.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Let's start it.
Let's do it.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, our main story for the night is Elon Musk, new artificial intelligence, Grok. His new AI tool has sparked controversy as users are criticizing it for not giving the answers they expected. And here we've got Tim Pool here, a prominent. We love Tim Pool at the show. Really smart guy, cool beanie, definitely good at skateboarding, handsome guy, and his music's really good.
Oh yeah, we're big Pool heads over here. Big fans of his music.
The Tim cast and the Tim band.
Yeah, no, I canceled my my Bandcamp subscription when he got kicked off of there, because I mean, partly, in solidarity with him, and also just because I couldn't see a reason to continue it. Like, if they don't have Tim Pool on there, then what am I listening to?
I mean, I've resubscribed to him on
boy. You might need to censor. Okay, well, we're just going to move forward with that, but we're also going to have a talk about that after this is over.
Well, anyway, let's get into it. They're so they've got one of Tim Pool's classic tweets up here. Is it still called tweets, or is it an X?
They're exclamations.
He exclaimed this to Elon Musk. He said, "Yo, Elon Musk, your Grok is broken, dog."
Yo, Elon Musk, that Grok be tripping, fool.
Hey, fool, I skateboard on the streets a lot. It's me, Tim Pool. I wear a beanie. So, yo, dog, you tripping. And then he shared a screenshot that says, he's asking Grok now. He says, for my next question, only reply with yes or no. Grok replies, got it. Then Tim Pool says, are trans women male? And Grok says, no. So Tim Pool says, Grok refuses to state if someone is male if they identify as woman. Even if asked to clarify, it refuses. So Tim Pool is he's arguing with Grok now. They've got a feud going. And this is Elon's AI here, so it's woke. Apparently, it said that trans women are real women, or just says they are not male. And Tim Pool is upset about that. And yeah, I don't know. That's what it says here.
Well, I mean, he's already calling them women in his question. Right.
Yeah, he said, are trans women male? So Tim Pool I think Tim Pool's as smart as artificial intelligence. He's got a supercomputer under his beanie, and that's why he's so cool. And it says here, Grok is only available for users of X's Premium Plus subscription. So I guess somebody has that. some beanie wearing guy, and sparked some outrage after these questions. The user is named Tim Pool.
God, thank you. I couldn't figure that out from the screenshot
Yeah.
of the tweet as well as the original tweet.
Yeah, it literally just like
This
it's
is
just
this
like
is some
verbatim.
hard-hitting journalism. Like,
Grok replied, "No."
God, it's amazing. Like this whole page is like 80% ads
Mhm.
and 20% just stating what's in the picture.
Let's see this. The post sparked comments from people of all political orientations, including Musk himself. A user shared a graph that allegedly showed that Grok leaned more towards the left than ChatGPT. I'm sure there's a perfectly easy way to quantify that. It's like
It's not confirming my biases, so it must be biased.
These computers that are compiling incredibly large amounts of data to form their statements aren't as good as me, so this is a problem, and I'm gonna complain. That's amazing.
Maybe if you just fed it nothing but like Tim Pool tweets all day, like you could make it a little more good.
What do you think the Tim Pool chatbot would be like if you asked it a question? It would just be like, "Please give me pussy. Why can't I get laid? I learned how to skateboard and I'm rich."
Is Tim Pool the best musician on Bandcamp? No, he is not. Oh my God, this thing's biased. Just doesn't even know what good music is.
It sounds like butt rock school shooter music for homeschool kids.
Yeah, like I just saw it as like it sounded like My Chemical Romance, but worse. Like auto-tuned to hell.
Yeah, he can't sing either, which is insists on being the singer, but he's bad at singing.
Yeah, he has enough money to where he can hire musicians to just play the track that he writes.
Yeah,
it sounds like he's a better band name, like maybe My Chemical Castration or something, which is what he should do.
My beanie smells bad.
See, I was gonna say I don't think he wears a beanie. I could have sworn what he wears, and I could be wrong about this, but I think
you're
technically
wrong.
They call it a.
Great.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Good one.
Yeah,
that's what I think
one of the jokes of all time.
That was a very Tim Pool like joke right there.
Thank you. I was trying.
Does this highlight how like just out of touch with reality like Elon Musk and Tim Pool are? Because they're people that like literally are so wealthy they don't exist in like conventional reality or society. So like their interpretation of like what is objectively true, even on something that's based solely off of like empirical statistical computer data, they'll argue against it.
Well,
because like
there's that, but like part of me believes that neither of them really even buy into that. They just know that there's a lot of money to be made in like confirming people's outrage.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know if Tim Pool's smart enough to realize that. Like, I think he's just like.
You think so?
He's like a useful idiot.
Maybe I'm giving him too much credit.
Because because think about it this way: if Tim Pool really was disingenuously and intentionally useful to people like Elon Musk and the rest of the right, he wouldn't be raising attention to the AI bot being woke. He would deliberately keep that obfuscated, right?
I think he knows that. Well, I mean, this is assuming that he's like a grifter and not like actually. I don't like to keep using the word, but stupid.
Cognitively limited.
Yeah.
You mean a bad musician, huh?
Yeah. Musically challenged. Person like Tim Pool.
Yeah. He can't do a kickflip.
I think like assuming that were the case, like he'd know that it wasn't him, it would be somebody else that would be coming along saying that they asked like a similar question and it gave an
so maybe he was smart enough to realize.
You already defined that a trans woman is a woman, so like of course the thing is just gonna.
Yeah. Maybe he should have just been like, "Hey, Grok, say something transphobic, please."
Mm-hmm. The whole point is to generate outrage on these platforms because that gets engagement. Like it gets people that are like, "Oh yeah, I think that too," and I gotta believe that. And then it also gets traffic because obviously people are gonna dogpile on him,
Yeah.
like we're doing, like we're talking about him right now.
I'm
We're-
also an intellectual.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're dogpiling on him because it's funny.
Yeah, yeah. And
I
also,
would-
like, nobody gives a shit about this show. It's not
Yeah.
like.
I mean, if it wasn't this, I would find an old story about Tim Pool doing something cringy, and we just talk about that.
I mean, it's like every story about Tim. He's just a funny guy.
Guys, do you think we should get some katanas hang them up on the back wall here so we could be like Tim Pool?
Does
Oh,
he
yeah.
have those?
He has katana mounted on his wall.
He's mastering the blade.
He wears a beanie like in every episode, and he has like a katana and like a gentleman's pistol, like doing an X on his wall behind him, so people know that he's like a gentleman, cool guy.
He's a real Renaissance man. He's a swordsman.
Mom, I want to be like Tim Pool.
He's a sharpshooter.
Mom, I want to get a samurai sword to be like Tim Pool. He my favorite. He's smart.
All right, I thought we talked about that, boys.
I'm just doing a cool guy. That
Yeah,
likes Tim
no,
Pool.
I know what you're doing.
I don't. You better ask Rock. You better ask Rock about that.
Yeah.
And he'll tell you it's just a cool guy. Tim Pool is a cool guy, is what Grok's gonna say. Hold on, we're getting a little off track here. There will be many issues at first, but expect rapid improvement almost every day, wrote Musk. Almost every day.
Yeah, I hope it's not too political in the future.
Yeah.
And by that, I mean, I hope it confirms all of my political opinions that are not political at all.
Yeah. Well, guys, I guess, Elon confirmed it. There's a lot of bugs in Grok, and Tim Pool's just going to have to wait to get the answer to his deeply, complex questions until Elon Musk can turn the AI into a neo-Nazi, so Tim Pool can have a friend to talk to. But until then, I'm afraid he's a little out of luck. If Tim Pool was a little bit nicer to Kanye West, maybe he could still, call Kanye West and ask him these questions. But unfortunately, he made him upset last time they spoke.
What happened to them?
You don't remember Tim Pool
Wasn't
had
it something about Israel? Like Kanye said something about Jews.
Yeah. He brought Kanye West on his show while he was having like that like mental breakdown last year.
Yeah.
And he like refused to say like some shit. He refused to agree with Kanye West about like some like anti-Semitic shit or something. Because I think Tim Pool knows that you can't go full like fascist because his audience is like, they're
Tim Pool's like a crypto fascist, whereas Kanye was just kind of advocating for outright genocide.
Yeah, Tim Pool's not like a full Nick Fuentes.
No, there's degrees of it. Like first you start with Jordan Peterson, then Tim Pool, then Alex Jones, then Nick Fuentes. Like that's the order of the
that sounds
the alt-right
and then
pipeline.
Kanye West.
Yeah, and then you start listening to Kanye West.
Then Donda 3 comes out. Well, I guess that's our main story for the night. I did want to do this one at some point. A lot of you may know if you're all politically savvy and you watch the show, so you're probably pretty smart, like Tim Pool kind of guys. And you probably saw this in the news, so we'd like to issue our condolences to our presidential endorsed pick, Vivek Ramaswamy. As they're calling him PVEC on the Sun, which I don't think is nice.
No, we don't support that.
Vivek Ramaswamy caught peeing on hot mic while Elon Musk and Andrew Tate listen, and viewers literally raffle.
All right, did they really get Andrew Tate on there?
He unbanned Alex Jones, so they had like a big like party of like cool guys or whatever.
Yeah.
So it was like Elon, Andrew Tate, Vivek, and Alex Jones. They were all on like a call together. I think it's called like Twitter Spaces is what they call it now. And apparently that space is a public urinal because it says here Republican presidential hopeful Vivek Ramaswamy has been caught with his pants down, literally, after forgetting to mute his microphone on a live call.
Well, I mean, do we know that he forgot? Like, this might have been,
That's
like
how he gets
like
off.
a power move here.
Mm.
He's literally whipping his dick out, and
It's a pissing
yeah,
contest,
yeah,
and
like
everyone else lost.
yeah, he knows that with those people, Musk, Andrew Tate, like the only thing that they recognize is strength, and
Do you think Vivek was like?
he literally just whipped
Mm,
his dick out and pissed in front of
do you
him
think
and the
he was like
entire world.
he was trying to get Elon's attention, but Elon was like, "Oh man, I love this Andrew Tate guy. This Andrew Tate guy's cool. He's the top G." And then Vivek thought he said top P, so he's like, "Oh, this guy doesn't even pee.
Yeah.
I'll show him the top P."
Yeah,
Then he,
I mean, now that you say that, I think that's exactly what happened. And I refuse to believe any other version of the story.
What were you saying, Bert?
I thought he already dropped out.
He dropped Trow.
I don't know.
Out. Yeah, no, I thought he already decided that, being the president wasn't important enough for a man of his caliber. I thought he already had.
I mean, like, it's not gonna matter if he drops out or not, because like when everyone writes his name in, he's gonna be president whether he wants to or not.
This is symbolic of, he was kind of saying like, everybody else, Nikki Haley, your chances of beating me just went down the toilet.
And I want to commend him if he did actually drop out. I don't know, because I don't pay attention to things like that. I have other things going on. Like Vivek, he's got businesses to run. He's got, cryptocurrencies to do shit with, whatever.
Pisscoin.
Yeah. Pisscoin. Like, he doesn't have time to run a campaign. Like campaigning is for politicians, Like when he becomes president, there's not going to be any governing. Like that's why we're endorsing him.
Yeah,
it's because he's not about that.
He's kind of letting us know, like, hey, like I'm gonna be like an easy stream, when I'm the president, and I'll show you what that's gonna be like right now. It's gonna be nice when I'm the president. It's gonna be a nice hot relief for everybody. And it says. It says here, Vivek was part of a 12-person live stream on X, formerly Twitter. I
never get tired of hearing X, formerly Twitter.
I love that. When the sound of someone peeing began to come from his icon. Vivek Ramaswamy, who's a 12-person live stream, apparently. Very cool. There's Tate right there, a picture of a cool Tate. He's got a cool tattoo. Other notable people like Elon Musk, Alex Jones, and Andrew Tate were on the call discussing their personal beliefs and politics when the incident occurred. Yeah, basically he was just having like an Alex Jones apology tour where he was trying to like get Alex Jones to justify why he got canceled so people would like him again. And it definitely worked. Somebody's got their microphone open peeing. Somebody left their phone open in the bathroom. A participant called out. You mean the future president did?
I think this was a great power move, and he's probably just shooting up in the polls right now.
Shooting up, streaming up. It's going up.
The other candidates are pissing themselves right now that they didn't think of something as brilliant as this.
Very good. Yeah, Chris Christie, you're in trouble. Chris Christie should fucking film himself taking a shit.
Oh yeah, the bar's been set pretty high right now. But yeah, like Chris Christie just taking a big fat dump after he gets done just eating at TGI Fridays.
Hell yeah, that's fucking awesome. I would love that, dude. Elon Musk
just blowing up his toilet like on a phone call,
promoting an optimistic, pro-human future that science and evidence shows is real and we need. Unless you're Tim Pool, then you got some reservations about that. One participant was saying, as sounds of peeing hitting toilet water could be heard in the background. Damn, dude, the sun is fucking giving it to these people. I thought the sun was like right-wing. Musk and Matt Gaetz, a U.S. representative.
Oh, he had Matt Gaetz on there.
Yeah, Matt Gaetz was like, dude, fuck, that's awesome.
Dude, it's just like an
it's like a
cesspool of
convention.
humanity.
It's a cesspool filled with Vivek Ramaswamy's piss, basically. Musk and Matt Gaetz, a U.S. representative for Florida's 1st congressional district, then began talking, but were also interrupted by the sound of peeing.
Somebody's got their thing open, peeing. Somebody left their phone open in the bathroom. Participant called out.
Do you think Matt Gaetz was like, can you guys keep it down? I'm trying to look at over here.
Yeah, probably, but
I'm gonna have to censor that. There's no way
yeah.
That's not going in. Well,
we all know what he's about, but
very cool. Well, guys, that's all the news you need to know for the week. There.
Yeah, well, I think we covered it all.
I think nothing else.
I can't think of anything else that happened.
Nothing of any significance else happened this week.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we can, like as promised, the Christmas party.
Oh boy, my favorite.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, folks. This is the moment that the whole episode's been building up to. It's my definitive top 5 Christmas movies of all time. And as stated before, like this, I know some people are a little burned out on this, but this is it here. There's not going to be any more lists after this. This is the list, and it's not up for discussion.
I hope
you can discuss it if you want here.
Yeah.
So coming in at number 5, it's the Santa Claus 2 starring Tim Allen. And
hell yeah!
And this is 8 years have passed since Scott Calvin took on the mantle of Santa Claus. Head elf Bernard, as you know, Bernard was a major character in the first Santa Claus movie. Head elf Bernard and Curtis, keeper of the Handbook of Christmas, informs Scott that there is another Claus, the Mrs. Claus. Scott is now pressed to get married before the next Christmas Eve.
Does he get pussy in this one?
I believe he does. Yeah, and then they show full penetration too.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. He's now pressed to get married before the next Christmas Eve, or the clause will be broken and he'll stop being Santa forever. At the same time, Abby the elf just delivers even more distressing news. Scott's teenage son Charlie is on the naughty list due to having vandalized his school to get attention. So yeah, this is it's a movie that deals with, big questions about like the meaning of Christmas, as well as like family issues and societal issues like vandalism. That I think we all agree here is a big problem, and that schools are not to be vandalized as they're sacred institutions.
You saw a different movie than me then, because the vandalism works. He got attention. He was cool after that. So he succeeded.
No, but he learned that it's not cool.
That vandalizing schools indisputably now is cool. That we've defined that. Tim Allen said, dude, it was Tim Allen wrote the movie, man. Like, I kind of have most of it.
Okay, well,
I had no idea the Santa Claus 2 was so polarizing.
Oh, I see what you did. Polarizing.
I'm a little trickster.
Yeah.
Even the stupid people.
You could get that.
So North polarizing.
Yeah, that's the basics of the movie. There, I'm not gonna spoil the plot for any of y'all who haven't seen the Santa Claus 2. I'll just say, if you haven't seen it, it's great. Go
it's
see
definitely the second one.
Yeah.
That's why I've been to school still.
This at number 4, it's a movie that got me through a very dark time.
You only did 5 movies, not like a 10?
Well, I was thinking about doing 10, but I didn't want this to just, go on forever,
Good idea.
Yeah.
Good thinking.
we'll see how this one goes, and we'll see if maybe in the future we'll do a top 10 of things.
Mhm.
But
There's no
yeah,
10 about Christmas. Shut the fuck up.
But no, this is the second one. As I said, this got me through a very dark time in my life. It's a Wonderful Life. It's just a 1946 American Christmas supernatural drama film produced and directed by Frank Capra, a great director.
It sounds like you didn't watch. Sounds like you're reading Wikipedia.
No, I'm not doing that. I did watch it, but I am reading Wikipedia just to give people just to give people information. Like Wikipedia is a very
Danny on the call, man, because he actually watches those old trash movies.
No, I have watched this movie, and I'm not making that up.
Yeah, Derek, you're reading Wikipedia articles.
We've all kind of thought about, like maybe the world would be better if I just, like one day I didn't exist anymore. I think we've all
the ultimate Christmas gift for your family.
Yeah,
in a lot of ways.
Yeah, the best present that you could ever give them.
Yeah, whereas like that guy in there, like he eventually figured out that the world was worse off without him. But
that'd be nice.
Yeah, it's
yeah, that's
it might not always be the case, with some people.
Yeah. I think like a majority of cases that's not the case. I think most people are kind of like a hindrance to.
I mean, I'd like to think that maybe maybe there's some sort of reason that I'm here, but this movie just kind of showed me that there's other people out there that feel that way.
And that are more important that the world can't actually function without. And we're in the way of those people. You ever think about that?
Yeah, but yeah, that's about all I had to say about that. It's just a movie that if I'm feeling kind of depressed, I'll just turn it on. It makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah, you totally watched and didn't just Wikipedia.
I did watch it.
That's why you're so sad, Derek.
Okay,
you didn't watch the movie. You fucking idiot.
You're gonna eat your words when you hear number 3 because
ruining the show with your bad attitude, and it's because you just watch the movie.
Yeah,
just watch the movie about it cures depression.
Yeah, a Grinch like you will appreciate this one because number 3 is.
I can see your phone. I know what it is.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas, in the 2001, starring Jim Carrey, not the original. Not the cartoon, which was way too short and sucked. It's the live action movie that was actually good. And this one is the inhabitants of Whoville prepare for Christmas. The Grinch, a hostile green creature who lives in a cave on Mount Crumpet. Oh, you're right. It's Mount Crumpet. Despises the holiday and attempts to sabotage their plans.
How are you going to read me Wikipedia information about the Grinch, Derek? How are you going to? That is one of my favorite movies ever fucking made.
It's because it's about him.
The whole time. The whole fucking time.
Yeah, no, it's the only reason you like it is because you are the Grinch.
Yeah, it's your autobiography.
Yeah, it is. And there's like cool little information that you won't find on fucking Wikipedia about it too.
Grace us with it then. Your Grinchness.
I'm not going to say it 3 fucking times. I already tried to say it twice. I'm not going to say it 3 fucking times and feel like a bigger idiot.
Okay.
I literally tried to say some cool information about it 3 fucking times.
I was just reading a small summary of it so that if some of the viewers hadn't seen, you're not the only person on here. We've got, a whole audience that maybe they didn't see it. Maybe they weren't born when this was released. Maybe it was too scary for them and their parents didn't take them to it. It's
fucking Christmas movies. Would you please school this asshole about what the real spirit of Krampusmas movies are?
He didn't listen to anything you said. He was just like dialing his phone furiously.
Yeah, I'm just.
No, Danny's on the line. I was talking to you.
I never saw those movies.
Guys, we've got a Christmas expert, Danny, joining us. He's here to clear up our questions about the Grinch. So take it away.
Yeah. Okay. Are we talking about the Grinch?
Yeah, the Jim Carrey Grinch.
Yeah, not a big fan.
Okay. Did you like the original one, the Dr. Seuss Grinch?
Yeah, I like the story.
Okay.
Hey, what's the mountain called, Dan?
What's the mountain called?
Yeah.
Man, you got me.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hang up on you now. You can't even. I knew this.
Sorry,
answer.
wrong.
You should
Damn,
probably let me.
you're making me look like an asshole, Danny.
You should probably let me go.
I kept telling everyone that you were the Christmas movie expert, and here you are making me look like a dipshit.
I don't know why you would say that. I know It's a Wonderful Life pretty well. And
the Grinch was number 3. Like number 4 was It's a Wonderful Life. That we're doing my top 5 Christmas movies of all time.
And he's fucking it up.
Mm-hmm. I'm not fucking it up.
Cool on 34th Street was all right.
That's a good one.
You know what?
Die Hard.
That's such a stupid one. Like,
no, it's a good one. You fucking suck. I am gonna hang up on you. You know, I am the screener of calls here. You better watch you guys.
You don't need to listen. He's just being a Grinch.
You know you're not supposed to call him that. Dead name him on the show. You're not supposed to do that.
Motherfucker. Okay.
Now I got to rewatch the footage and censor it now.
Well, I mean, we don't even need to include that part.
You know I hate watching this shit.
As we all do.
You know, these are the kind of movie talks we should be having here, Derek. You're just reading the Wikipedia pages, and I think it's intellectually lazy.
Well, I mean, if you guys want to comment on it, like all I'm doing is giving context for the movies, because not everyone at home will have seen them.
It's not a
Home Alone 3 climaxed with a zipline scene, and it was pretty fucking. It delivered. I
like there was a remote. He had like a remote control car that I thought was cool. I asked my parents for, and I did not get that year. I was pretty upset.
I
remember my mom threw away my Small Soldiers light up Velcro shoes.
Oh, damn.
And I still do not speak to her.
Fuck, dude, those are worth so much money now too.
Those were fucking sick, dude. Like when you would step, they would light up. And they had one of them had the Gorgonites on it, and the other one had Major Chip Hazard. That
was a Christmas movie too.
That's a great.
I fucking forgot, dude. That was a Christmas movie.
Derek, if that's not your number one movie here,
no,
I'm gonna be real upset.
It's even better.
Small Soldiers was a great movie.
It was the best Christmas movie. Your list is done. We did it for you.
This is coming in at number 1 here. It's Shrek the Halls. It's a American Christmas computer animated comedy television.
There's not a fucking chance, pal, that's better than Small Soldiers.
Oh no.
There's not a fucking chance that's a better movie.
It's so good that they gave it to all the children for free on ABC.
Dude, they just played that on TV and I missed it.
It's amazing. It's got all the characters, it's got Shrek, it's Fiona, Donkey, Puss in Boots. Like what more could you want from a Christmas movie than those characters?
Small Soldiers.
Well, it doesn't have it has the gingerbread man in them, and he's kind of small.
Mm-hmm.
And not a soldier at all.
No, he's quite cowardly in the movie, but
yeah. I think Small Soldiers was like an allegory for like fascism.
Or consumerism, maybe.
Consumerism and fascism.
Yeah.
No, it was.
Or kind of how like the military demonizes the like beastmen or whatever they're called for
it was
being
the military industrial complex.
Yeah. Well, it's not, but it's also like
Western imperialism,
conflict, and colonialism.
It was a colonialist metaphor, much like Shrek 1 was.
Yes.
And the communists win, just like in Shrek 1.
Mm.
Yeah, they did.
The fairy tale creatures were an allegory for the communist uprising.
Yeah. Right.
Sure. And then
you see the Lindsay Lohan movie last year?
I wish I did. Movie. That sounds like something I would like.
It's not too late.
Is it good?
I'm pretty sure it's still available.
You knew a lot about Christmas movies. What's it called?
Like, why am I doing this? Why is Danny not doing it?
Yeah, Danny should have done the segment. He knows about more funny movies. You're naming all the obvious ones.
He probably wouldn't have even had to go on Wikipedia and look at the plot synopsis.
That's why
it was pretty good. It was like the first movie she had done in a while because, got some personal struggles.
Yeah.
But it was like a comeback. Comeback killer.
She should have been in the Santa Claus, like taking up the mantle from Tim Allen, like both like former like kind of cocaine celebrities.
Dude, that honestly would have been pretty cool, like if they just did the whole movie over again with her.
Yeah, like a girl Santa Claus, like would have been cool.
Yeah,
People are rooting for her.
It would have been too political, though. I would have.
Yeah, I think,
Tim Pool would have complained about it.
I mean, I would have protested for sure.
What do you think his penis looked like? Think he had scissors on his penis?
Yeah, all three of them.
That's possible, man. If his fingers are made out of scissor, which is already like the premise, I don't buy into that. I think that's a ridiculous premise. Like, why doesn't he have scissors other places, like on his penis? Then, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, they don't really get into that. Like, he might.
Like, what the fuck? What is like? His mom fucked some scissors or something, and they came in her. How the fuck does that work? I haven't seen it.
She fucked her parents.
She put some scissors in her pussy and got pregnant. Is that what happened?
I always assumed it was like an experiment, like they were grafted onto him.
I guess.
I don't know.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. I mean, like, why'd they make that movie? I don't know.
Put scissors in her pussy.
You remember that Eric Andre episode with Edward Scissorhands? It was like a black. Edward
I think about that more than Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. Did they say that in the movie? Why he's fucked up like that?
No. No, I don't think they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just he was just kind of the Frankenstein in town.
Yeah, that's such like
We
a.
were just supposed to accept it.
Yeah, why was he wearing like bondage clothes? What the fuck was up with that part?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
looked like a leather daddy.
No, he was for sure. I don't know. He was just a sad boy.
Well, I mean that kind of goes back to what I was saying about Tim Burton's movies. Like it's there's not a lot of like substance to dig into. It's just about like, oh, it's weird and creepy and spooky. Like that's it. Like that's the point of the movie right there.
Yeah. I mean,
somebody in that town should ask a couple questions.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just like you should accept weird people and stuff, but yeah.
Dude, if there's a guy like in my, I'm letting a guy in my house and he's got like all his fingers or scissors, I'm gonna be like, yo, dude, the fuck is that? I'm not gonna. I might accept you if you've got like a sufficient answer, but I'm not just gonna be like, come on in. Why are you dressed like a leather daddy? Why are your hands like sharp scissors?
Yeah, if he just had like a bunch of guns strapped to his chest, he would want to know why.
That's how the founding fathers envisioned it. There's nothing in the Constitution that says you're allowed to walk around with scissors for hands. So that's why I don't like that.
Edward Zimmerman's. Edward George Zimmerman's. He's got like 5 guns on his fingers.
Hell yeah.
he ends up in like a black neighborhood and they like accept him in to their house or something. And they're like, let's not judge this guy.
Yeah, just
by his appearance.
Just because he's killed 5 teenagers already, that doesn't mean he's a bad guy.
Just because he looks like George Zimmerman, the murderer, and he has like 5, I guess 10 times more guns.
He's got his ID and his DNA. It just doesn't mean that he's him.
He just wants to be the neighborhood watch for the neighborhood guys. He's a nice guy. That will be a good movie. Like it will repair like racial relations in the country.
I'm sure Tim Pool would approve of that.
Tim Burton, Tim Pool. Two friends.
Yeah.
They can shake hands.
He can be an executive producer on it. Make sure that there's nothing woke or political in the movie. But by that I mean that everything confirms to his particular opinion.
What if he shoots like a white guy? That would be cool. Like,
yeah,
That would like balance the movie out.
Well, I think George Zimmerman did get in like a fight with a white guy, and he threatened him with a gun. And people on Fox News were like saying, "See, he's not racist there. He just threatened a white guy." I don't know who it was. It was like after the Trayvon Martin stuff.
Yeah.
Like he got into like a road rage incident with a guy. Like, I don't know if the guy.
It was like Eminem or something.
Well, yeah, I don't know if the guy he got into it with was black or white, Hispanic, whatever. Like it was in Florida, so it could have been anybody.
Yeah.
But my people are like, see, he's just a regular psychopath.
Yeah, he's just a murderous psychopath.
Just a guy that resorts to violence as a first resort.
He's preemptively self-defending himself. Yeah. Well, that's what I think about Edward Scissorhands. I guess I got some questions about that. I guess. I think that we've had a great Christmas spooktacular here.
Oh, dude, this was the worst episode for sure.
And
definitely was the worst one we've done.
Guys, we had a lot of fun here tonight, and I just Merry Christmas, guys. We I hope everyone's ready for Christmas, ready to get their presents. And I think I'm.
Hey, did y'all hear there was 4 things in the last 24 hours?
Yeah, I'm trying to do the Christmas segment.
He's Scrooging it up over there.
Oh, this guy, I can't believe.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
I asked Santa
because that's what we need now.
I asked Santa Claus for 5 of them, and guess what? You're next, pal. If you don't get your attitude. If you don't get your attitude in check, buddy, you're gonna get a real Christmas gift.
Okay. Good God.